It's Friday, July 27th, and I'm your host, Paula Hersey. On today's show, we talk with Barnstable Recreation, find a special little bird out on Sandy Neck that's ready to fly, and listen to the sweet sounds of Cape Harmony. Let's start with some news you can use. Republican Governor Charlie Baker signed the $41.2 billion spending package into law on Thursday, ending the state's status as the only one in the nation without a permanent budget. The state's fiscal year began July 1st, but lawmakers didn't agree on a budget for 18 days. Baker vetoed nearly $50 million in spending from the plan. By signing the plan Thursday, Baker is giving the Democratic-controlled legislature a few more days to consider the veto overrides. He could have waited until Saturday to sign the budget. The legislature ends its formal session Tuesday for the year. HYCC and Barnstable Youth Hockey have joined together to host the Bruins Academy Learn to Play Hockey program, which has certified instructors as well as former local coaches and players to teach kids the basics. The program is available to boys and girls ages 4 to 9. For a registration fee of $100, the program includes a full free set of CCM equipment to keep valued at $500 retail, which includes skates, a professional of personalized fitting, and 4 weeks of on-ice instruction led by certified coaches. The Boston Bruins are thrilled to share their passion for hockey with the next generation of hockey players. Registration is now open, bostonbruins.com/learn-to-play.
Hockey itself is kind of overwhelming for any age, but particularly that grassroots foundation level. It's a lot to absorb and a lot to look at. And so Chris Fry's amazing. Absolutely, let's do it. Whatever you need, let's get this done. And within weeks, we were approved. We said, green light, let's go. For $100, this program outfits these kids from head to toe. Skates, helmets, gear, sticks, the whole 9 yards. It's $100. You can't get that deal anywhere. And we're lucky. I mean, this hockey community is big yet small, and everyone has come out to want to help. We have high school alumni out there. We have Barnstable Youth Hockey coaches that are here. It's not just 60 minutes on the ice. Some of these guys are here a full hour ahead of time to set up for me and to, get these stations the way that they should, and it's amazing. We have the high school varsity coaches here. Everybody, right down to the high school players. They're all out. They're here to volunteer their time and to grow programs, and that's what we need.
Yeah, all the way around.
Helping out myself along with a few of the players. They're helping out with the Bruins Academy, teaching younger kids how to skate and play the game. They're a lot of fun. It's a lot different than coaching the high school team. They're not fresh. They're out there. The first week they're usually a little bit scared. Each week they open up a little bit more and more, and get more comfortable on the ice. But they're a lot of fun. The Bruins organization is obviously great. I've been a Bruins fan my whole life growing up, so it's fun to come out and see the black and gold and the bees on the kids' jerseys. And hockey's an expensive game. It's tough to get kids started. So basically donating money to help with the gear, and I think it's only $100 for the kids to get completely outfitted, which is next to nothing compared to what it usually is. So that's Bruins are responsible for that, and it just helps grow the game and gives me some future prospects to look at.
I'm involved with this Learn to Play, Learn to Skate program put on by the NHL in pretty much every NHL city. I met a lot of the other, I'm the president of the Boston Bruins alumni. I met a lot of the other presidents last Sunday at a meeting in Toronto. And this program is being rolled out in a lot of cities, and in New England alone has 200 locations where they're doing this. So it's great of the NHL to get young people into the game of hockey where normally they may not think about it or may not be able to afford it. It's a super program. It's great to see the kids. I like the station work. I like the USA Hockey ADM style, the small rinks. And everybody that I run into is having fun. Some of them are a little hesitant to get on the ice, but once they get on the ice, they have a good time, and all the coaches have been great. So kudos to them everywhere.
The Hyannis Yacht Club Regatta is this weekend, and John Gleason, Assistant Director of Barnstable Recreation and Leisure Services, joined us in studio to talk parking at Veterans Beach. The last weekend of July is always Regatta Weekend at the Hyannis Yacht Club. With us today, John Gleason from Barnstable Rec. Parking could be an issue at Veterans this week.
Yeah, I think weather is predicted to be, pretty nice this weekend. So down at Veterans Beach, people that are partaking in watching and just being involved with the regatta, they'll be parking at Veterans Beach. So there'll be some limited parking there. So yeah, in the area of Gosnold and whatnot, there'll be a lot of traffic coming and going from the event on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
Yeah,
it's a
three-day
three-day event. People from all over the country come in for this regatta, so it could be really good viewing from Calmus.
Yeah, you can see great views from Calmus, C Street, because a lot of people will come down to Veterans and say, "Oh, I'm here to watch the regatta." They leave from Veterans, but that's about all you'll see. So it's nothing amazing or spectacular from there. But yeah, if you want to see the people race, yes, Calmus is the place to be, or C Street.
So parking when you come into Veterans, everything to the right on the grassy area is for the regatta?
Yeah, correct. So everything to the right, the grass shell lot, and down below to the right towards the yacht club is all for the regatta. They'll be using that area to park cars and also to unload and load boats that will be coming in for the event. So the whole right side of the beach will be taken up from that. The whole left side is open to beachgoers, and around the picnic area, where every weekend we always see tremendous traffic there, will be open for people to park. So it's first come, first served parking. Whether you're a resident in town with a sticker, we'd love to have you come down, or visitors want to pay the $20 to visit, but it is going to be limited. We'll have about half of what we normally do for the weekends.
Okay, and that's a pretty calm beach for little kids and things like that. So where are some alternative places that folks could go this weekend?
Great family beaches are two right in the area. Calmus Beach on the back beach is a great place to visit. There's tons of shells, calm water. And then also you can watch the race as well, so it's a little 2-for-1. And then down the street at C Street is another family-friendly beach where the water, isn't too high, so young kids can enjoy that water. And then just all our other places as well: Hathaway's Pond, Craigville, or Sandy Neck for the public beaches that are open to visitors. Any other place, if it's a resident wanting to go down the area, then they have their choice of anything else really. So it's just a matter of what their preference is for that weekend.
Right, and planning ahead. Don't get caught in that traffic because
like early morning, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, usually about 8 o'clock to 9:30. There'll be a rush of traffic in the Veterans Beach area with people coming to the event with their boats and leaving and coming and going. It's about an hour and a half or so. We have requested that the yacht club has to get police details, so there'll at least be a police officer out there helping direct traffic. Right. Same with when the event ends on Sunday afternoon. It gets busy anywhere from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, maybe a little later, with people leaving. So that's when the race is over, and if they didn't win a prize or an award, they pack up their boats and want to head home to wherever they're going. And So people will be leaving, like I said, anywhere between 2:30 and 5. And then depending on how people do, just thereafter, when people are ready to get their boats, they'll be called down to pick up their boat and then exit out from the area.
Right.
So,
Which could also impact traffic out of Calmus as well. We want people to realize that Calmus shares that road with Veterans Beach.
yeah, so we've been working with the Yacht Club to help direct people into the event and out of the event as well, to guide them to areas that might be a little less congested. So we have talked to the Yacht Club about sending people down Gosnold and then down Old Colony to kind of divert the traffic going up towards High Line and being caught at that light, that they'll be just going a different way. It's the same light, but just not backing the road up too far in that area. So we've been trying to work well and have meetings with the Yacht Club to make this the best event for them as possible and the best event that we can have for the residents in the area as well.
Fantastic. Thanks, John.
Yeah, no problem.
They look like cotton balls as chicks and dance on one leg when looking for food. The piping plovers at Sandy Neck Beach are just about ready to fly. Nina Coleman, Sandy Neck Beach Park Manager, has great news for day trippers and campers this weekend. A special segment today for the Friday Marine Environmental. We are out on Sandy Neck and we are plover watching with Nina Coleman. Nina, what a beautiful spot.
Yes.
What a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful spot. It is a beautiful windy day. Thanks for coming out.
You're welcome. So we've only got 0.9 of the beach open right now, but there is word that the plovers and the fledglings are on their way to being adults.
That's correct. So we're at 0.9, as you said. We've been slowly creeping the beach open. We started at 0.4. That's the smallest it's been. And then we had a number of families of plovers that needed to fly. And so slowly we've been creeping the line as those birds fly to 0.9, which is where we're at, where we're standing right now. So what we're looking at is one more family, one more set of chicks to get airborne, and then we'll be able to pretty much double our beach. So we'll be open past Trail 2, hopefully in the next few days. We're really, really close.
Excellent. So Trail 2, I mean, that's a bit of space for these campers and these day trippers to spread out a little bit. Everybody gets a piece of the beach. But first, let's really talk about why you close the beach down. These little birds really do need our help.
They need our help, and it's also the law. So it's two things. Plovers are listed both at the state level and the federal level as threatened, and as such, their breeding effort is protected. That's because globally, there's not that many of this particular species, and so there was a decision above us that decided that this species needed to have help in order to keep the numbers up. So I need to tell you that piping plovers is a species, and there are many plovers. There are many different types of plovers on Cape Cod. There's semi-palmated, there's black-bellied, there's golden. So people get confused with that. There are a lot of those plover species, but there are really only a few, or relatively a few piping plovers. And they nest right here on the front beach. They wouldn't nest right here, it's too soft, but basically right at the foot of the dune. And we can allow vehicles to go by when they're nesting, when they're incubating the eggs, which takes about a month. Both the male and the female incubate that nest. So those areas are heavily, signed and protected to keep people out of there, but we can drive vehicles past that. It's once those chicks hatch, and once they hatch, by law, we can't have vehicles where the chicks are. They would just not. They would be right in the traffic, right in the area that people drive is where the chicks are. They get up and out of the nest almost immediately, never go back to the nest, and they just scamper all over the place right here where we drive. So it's that classic conflict of where we want to be is where the chicks need to be. And so it's during the time that the chicks are mobile but not flying that we are required to close the beach to vehicles. Not people, vehicles.
Vehicles. So you could walk the beach, you just can't, well, dogs would probably be problematic as
Right.
well, but you could walk the beach while they were learning to fly.
Certainly, absolutely, and this is open for walking. shellfishing, all of the beach going, all of those things are compatible with piping plover chicks. Certainly not fireworks, certainly not dogs. Kites are a problem, but we can certainly manage it so that people can recreate and plovers can survive while they're at this stage where they haven't flown yet. It takes about a month, 30 to 35 days from the moment they hatch to when they should be airborne. And we're really close. I said in the next couple of days. I realize you're not airing this till Friday. Today is actually Wednesday, so we are hoping to have our beach area for vehicles doubled by this weekend.
By this weekend?
We hope. Fingers crossed. It's looking really good. And well, I'll let you know.
Okay, well, let's hope it's actually beach weather.
Yes.
That will get folks out here just to make sure that everybody understands it's not because you just say you can't drive here when the plovers are here. It's actually a law.
It's actually a law. The town is held liable if we have what's called a take or a vehicle drive over a plover. That could potentially close the whole beach, and we run under permits that allow us to have vehicles out here and to have the permits and sell the permits and all that, and that is and our permit, the town's permit to be able to do that requires all of these specific protections, including closing the beach. So it's not arbitrary. Everything we do is very specific. It's to keep the town in compliance and try to maintain that balance. Like, that's our job, is to maintain that balance between recreation and conservation, which is really the mission of Sandy Neck.
Right, and the plovers are really, really cute.
They are pretty cute. They are pretty cute, and I hope you do have a chance to see them. Like I said, we have chicks right now. They're very close to adult. Very close to flying, but yep, we have them all over the beach, and this one pair is holding it closed. We have some additional plover chicks way further down the beach, and we also have tern chicks this time of year.
Wow, fly!
Yeah, fly.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for coming out.
Cape Harmony was founded in 2006 and is based in Hyannis. The a cappella group is comprised of 10 girls from all over the country that come together on Cape Cod to live and sing together for 2 months. We followed the sweet sounds of summer and found them on the harbor overlook doing what they do best, singing the sweet sounds of harmony.
Cape Harmony is Cape Cod's professional all-female a cappella group. We perform all across Cape Cod all summer long, and we just have a lot of fun singing together and live, work, playing together. Cape Harmony was founded by 2 women, one from Boston University and one from UConn, and they just wanted to spend a summer singing together with their friends, so they created this group, and 13 years later we're still singing. We're a self-run business, and yeah, we're just making this our job. The members of Cape Harmony, I think they each would tell you something a little different, but one thing that each person gets out of Cape Harmony is the feeling of being supported by strong women. I think is something that's really important to us, and learning how to run a business and all the aspects that go into it. So it's not just being a professional musician, it's also how do you advertise, how do you publicize, how are you running your social media. So it's a very all-inclusive job. A lot of work goes into putting together our set. At the beginning of the summer, Laura reaches out to, she's a music director, she reaches out to all of the women and she helps them pick their summer solo, and she makes sure that we have a song representing each decade or so from the 1930s on, so we have a well-rounded set that is appealing to all ages. And then as far as practicing goes, we rehearse once a day for 2 hours a day. At the beginning of the summer, we used to rehearse for 3 times for 2 hours a day, so that was 6-hour rehearsals, which was a lot, but it was worth it. And then we perform pretty much every day all summer long, so we are constantly singing, but it's a great time. We have a weekly summer concert schedule, so on Mondays we're at the Federated Church in Hyannis. On Wednesdays we're at the Cotuit Federated Church in Cotuit. On Thursdays, we're in St. Christopher's Episcopal Church in Chatham, and then on Fridays, we're at the First Congregational Church in Falmouth, and that is going through all the summer. We're there every week until I think it's about August, I think August 17th is our last day or something like that. And then we also perform in different places on Cape Cod. We're in Harwich and Dennis and Pecasset, just anywhere we find a place we can sing. Yes, Cape Harmony is available for private booking. So we are available to sing at clam bakes, birthday parties, retirement parties, graduation parties, any kind of celebratory event or anything really, we are available to sing. So the Cape Harmony website includes a alumni page, so you can check out all of our cool alumni and what they're up to today. It has our whole summer schedule, so that includes the special shows, the weekly shows, all of that stuff, so you can find exactly where we are on a daily basis. It also has our link to our Member Mondays, so every Monday we put out a video of one of these lovely ladies and an interview of them, and they're really fun to watch. Maren does a great job editing those videos. And then you can also find our newest addition to the website, which is we're selling happy birthday videos. So you can send us your information, who you want the recipient to be, if you have a special message, and we will sing happy birthday for them, and we'll send them a video for their birthday. But yeah, that's the Cape Harmony website. And the address is capeharmony.org.
Just the way you are. Just the way you are. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine. We never could have come this far. I took the good times. I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. What will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? In you, I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work hard. Oh, I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I said I love you, and that's forever. I love you just the way you are. Thanks. Girl, close your eyes, let that rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it, there ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind, lay back and groove with mine. You gotta feel that heat share that heat of love. I wanna rock with you all night, dance you into day. I wanna rock with you all night. We're gonna rock the night away. Out on the floor, there ain't nobody there but us. Girl, when you dance, there's a magic, that must be love. Just take it slow, 'cause we've got so far to go. When you feel that heat, then we can ride away. Share that heat of love. I wanna rock with you all night, dance you into day. I wanna rock with you all night. We're gonna rock the night away. And when the groove is set and calm, you know that love survives, so we can rock I wanna rock with you, I wanna groove with you, rock with you all night, dance you into day. I wanna rock with you all night, we're gonna rock the night away. Rock with you all night, dance you into day. I wanna rock with you all night, we're gonna rock the night away. I wanna rock with you. All night, all night. I wanna rock with you. I wanna rock with you. I wanna rock with you. Sweet. I flung this over my desk.
Our community calendar is always jam-packed with things to do. Stroll through seaside artist shanties and take home local artwork, picnic along the harbor while listening to live music, or spend the day at one of Barnstable's outdoor festivals or special events. The summer season is in full swing and every day is an artful day. Get all the details and plan out your weekend at www.artsbarnstable.com. Comments, suggestions, accolades? Connect with us on Facebook, email us, or send us an old-fashioned note by carrier pigeon. Channel 18 works for you. I'm Paula Hersey, and thank you for watching Barnstable Today.